So I have had an amazing bit of luck. So 8:30 virtual queue open for the RunDisney merchandise part of their expo for the virtual queue, and I was in group 20, I think it said. So I'm going to be one of the very earlier ones called. So that's fantastic. Now it doesn't open until 10. So I imagine I'm going to be somewhere around about 11 o'clock where I can actually get in. So I thought I'd treat myself to a nice brekkie, because all I'd had was a chocolate donut and it didn't really do anything, to be fair. And that was at about 4 o'clock, so about 4.5 hours ago, because my body is still on UK time. This is the Mickey waffle platter. Waffles shaped like Mickey Mouse. If you follow this channel for fueling advice, you're at the wrong channel, because nobody will tell you that's good fueling advice, but it's damn tasty. So I'm going to get this down me, then I'm getting out to ESPN and we're going to go shopping. Stay tuned. Plenty still to come. Thank you very much, and if you haven't already done so, please do think about dropping that subscribe for us, help the channel grow. We've got days worth of footage yet to come for you, and a lot more of this. So one of the first things I had to check out is obviously the bus transportation, because I'm going to need to use their free buses they put on to get me to Expo. And at the very front of the reception area, they put a nice big notice up all about the marathon weekend, where the buses will run, what time everything is on. So we start with the Expo today, Wednesday. It opens 10 AM to 8 PM. I've actually got a rental car, so I'll be using the rental car to get me there, because I don't know how busy that first bus is going to be trying to get everybody out there. It does say that the event buses start 30 minutes prior to the opening, so you'll see the first bus at 9:30 taking you to ESPN World of Sports, where it's at, but I'll be taking my own car. So all the information that you want from RunDisney can be found on here. I'll have a scan over for you. So if you're ever staying on site at Disney for a Disney running weekend, they will provide free transportation for you. What I have just noticed is, obviously I'm taking part in all four, as you well know. It says here for the 5k and the 10k, well, all four races start at 5 AM. The first bus to Epcot starts at 3 AM on Wednesday and Thursday. On Thursday and Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, the first buses start from 2:30. And you've got to be there at 4 AM at the latest for either one. So I'm going to try and be on that very first bus. So 3 AM tomorrow morning for the first bus, which means I'm going to be up at around about 10 to 2 in the morning, just so I can make sure I've got all my race gear on, make sure everything's charged and ready to go, and I can walk over to the bus as well from where I'm stopping, because this is a big site. This is Pop that I'm staying at. I'll try and put a little bit of footage of the hotel up anyway. But yeah, I'm staying at Pop, which is a value resort, so it is good value for you if you do come run in here. Obviously with the free transportation it helps you as well, which is why I've chose to stay on site at Disney. But yeah, 10 to 2 in the morning to run a 5k. I'll never ever complain about getting up early for a park run again, I know that. So you can see everything's set up ready for them to go. The bus transportation is literally right out the front of the hotel as well. So again, you won't have any trouble if you do stay on site at Disney, get into your races or get into the Expo. They've got you covered. Let's face it, this is their race. They're going to make sure you're covered. Right, so it is now time for me to go and head off to the rental car. I'm going to go and pick that up. It's parked over in the parking lot there, so I'm going to pick that up, drive down to ESPN, Wide World of Sports. Let's go and start queuing for my race bib. Let's see how it goes. I knew there was something else I had to go back to the room for, and thankfully I remembered before I got in the car. You have to have an official race waiver. Now this thing is pages long. If you're a US citizen, I think Canadian as well, but you can actually sign this off online. But for anyone outside of that area, you have to print this off at home, sign it and take it when you go to the Expo. Now I do believe they've actually got some pre-printed copies as well, so if you don't manage to print it out at home, don't worry, they do have blank ones for you to fill in. So what does the waiver cover? Basically everything. Disney basically take no liability or responsibility whatsoever for your health. And to be fair, don't worry, I'm not criticising Disney for that. I know plenty of other races do the same kind of thing with the race waivers. So yeah, you just got to basically say, if anything happens to me, it's my fault. I'm alright with that. So I've signed my life away to Disney, and now at the Expo I get to sign my bank account over to Disney as well, because I am going to go berserk. I'm going to take loads and loads of footage. Now if you aren't too keen on looking at Expo information, where did I park? Hold on, park this way. If you're not too keen on Expo Day and merch and things like that, then don't worry, tomorrow is the 5k, and my next video will be all about the 5k race. So if you're here just to see running and the running aspect side of it, tomorrow's video, or what will be next week's video on the YouTube channel, will be all about the 5k race, the race day itself. But as more and more of these races are now doing, they're doing Expo days, just like the London Marathon, where you actually got to go down somewhere, pick up a bib and see a load of merchandise that's up for grabs. Disney have been doing this now for years, it's nothing new to them. So I just thought I'd show you what a Disney one looks like. So stay tuned, you can see all about it. Oh lordy, this is the queue just to get into ESPN car park. So welcome to ESPN Wide World of Sports. Like I say, it is really only used for sporting events. They do have a baseball field, I believe. An American NFL team also comes here, like out of season for training. So it is used, but obviously with all the Disney running stuff as well, this is where they like to hold their expos. I've got the pass. The only thing is, it's like a live virtual queue, so they message you when it's your turn to come. I've just realised I've got no Wi-Fi. Now I'm hoping it's because I'm still quite a distance from the building. You can actually see how far I've got to walk. It's only a couple of minutes, but I'm hoping once I get nearer I get some Wi-Fi, because otherwise I'm going to have to buy some kind of data roaming plan, because I've got no way of getting a message from them when it's my turn to come in. So I'm just hoping that will change. There are loads of people here, by the way. Obviously thousands of people take part in these events. Some don't even actually come today for the Expo. You only have to come today if you're going to be part of the 5k or the challenges, or the challenges that include the 5k, because of course you need your bib for tomorrow. But if you don't start until Friday or the half on Saturday, or even if you're just turning up to the full marathon on Sunday, you only have to be here one day prior to collect your bib. But I think a lot of people here are for the challenges or are doing the 5k, obviously, and yeah, they're just here to, well, get all their merchandise basically. That's what I'm here to do as well. So what kind of merch do we have to look forward to? If you can dream it and they can print it, they're selling it. They've got everything. They've got t-shirts, they've got shorts, they've got ornaments, they've got trainers, they've got they've pins, they've got everything. I'm going to take you around and show you anyway, but you can spend some serious amount of money if that's what you want for everything. One thing that is good though, as part of your race entry fee, you get a free race t-shirt anyway. So I will of course show you all of this on the video. I might not show you the race t-shirts as I pick them up, because there's a lot of them. I get 6 t-shirts for this. So I'll take them back to the hotel room, we'll review them there, but I will show you all the merchandise that they do. So sit back, relax, and watch me spend my life away. Oh, and Roster Debbie, if you're watching, yes, I will do the overtime. You've not offered me any, but when you do, yes, because I'm just indebted now to Disney for the best part of the next 3 years. So if you caught a bus down here, it tells you where you've got to go back to collect your bus as well. There you go. The Advent Health Arena is here. Now something that Disney do very well of course is they upsell where they can, and you can be part of Club RunDisney, which gets you early access into the Expo. I think you can get into about an hour early, I think. You can double check that for yourselves anyway, but again, that comes at a nice hefty price. And guess what? I don't have Wi-Fi. One has appeared that says Disney guest. Quick, jump on it. Hopefully I'll stay on it. So here I am in front of the Advent Health Arena. This is where the RunDisney merchandise will be, where you can buy some more merch. I have just managed to get on the Wi-Fi, and I've got 25 minutes until I'm called. So I might just have a quick mooch around where else, see what the queue for the bibs is like. If that's too long, I'll come back to this. But let's head on into ESPN. Let's show you what it's like. It's time! It's time to enter! So I don't know exactly where I've got to go. I think I'm going the right way. Somebody will tell me if I'm not sure. Oh, okay, sorry. Had to press an extra button, but that's my ticket now. Better not lose this. Right, let's try and scan in. Here we go. Morning! How are we?
Good. We're gonna check in right over here.
Please do.
Absolutely. You want to go shopping, right?
I want to spend all the money I don't yet have. Or never will have.
Or never will have. Well, you had it until you spent it, right?
Well, that's right.
Some.
Yeah. Is it just straight through there?
Yep, straight through.
Thank you very much. Let's go and spend lots and lots of dollars, which I don't have. So if you remember in the 2022 videos, and if you haven't seen that, I'll make sure I'll put a link above. All of this was all queuing. There was no virtual queue. You literally just turned up and they put you in order as you rocked up, and you had to queue all the way in here, all through that building that I've just filmed. And it was all just packed with thousands of people. That's why all these lines are down in place behind me. They just literally snakes people left, right, centre, all the way through. But now they do virtual queue, it stages it a bit better, so the queue shouldn't be too long until we actually get inside the merch place. So we got full from our virtual queue into the arena area. Get really through there, queue into the sports hall. It's got some tape on the floor as you've seen, and now we are going to be the next group in there to go shopping. And yeah, it is 10:09 US time. So by about 11 o'clock, I plan to be completely bankrupt. But let's go and have some fun. Let's see what they sell at a Disney race merch event. Here we go. Right, first things first, grab a car. If I can find one. I can't. I cannot see one. Where do you get the cards from? I think everybody's taken them already. Right, first things first, I really like this Spirit jersey. It's $80. Great if you want it in medium. Large. We've got an XL. Small.
Right here. You want a medium? Yes, please. Thank you.
Sorry, do you have an XL?
There's what?
Do you have this XL?
Yes.
Oh, is it? All right, thank you. Sorry, I couldn't see it up there. Thank you. Come on. There you go. Right, looking for an XL top. I think large would fit me, but these are Spirit jerseys, and I just really like them. Baggy on me. $80 plus tax and counting. Maybe I'll try and do a little subtotal as we go round down the bottom, so you can see just how broke we're becoming as we go round. Corsical mug. Here we go. Ooh. $55 for a glorified coffee flask. As you can see, even though they limit entrance, so it's not too crowded, it still is crowded. So you've got to be quick, otherwise it does all go. That's why we've got here first thing. See this? This is a little replica of the badge, of the medal that you will get when you finish the 5K. And I like collecting these little pins. They can go on the lanyard at home. So, yep, that's going there. And I still have not found myself the basket yet. How's everybody else found the basket? 10K pin. Now these pins, they have no price on the back. That's very clever. It's just guesswork then, I guess. Let's see if there's one here. Oh, here we go. The finisher's medal pin, which is what this is $25. So we've got two of those. That's $50. Adding on to that as well, of course. Let's get that subtotal going down there. 13.1. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Love that medal. So that's going to be our actual finishing medal as well, don't forget. It does spin, even on the little replica, the pin. It spins. That is fantastic. I am having that. Where is my marathon? Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. And another one in there. That's another $25. So that's what, $100 just there. Right, got to find these baskets from somewhere. I'm going to put you down, we'll come back, don't go anywhere. Loads more to see. Now don't forget, those medals, those little pins that you've seen are replicas of medals that I'm going to get. But I'm not just getting the 4. There are only 4 races, but there's challenges as well. And of course, the ultimate one. The ultimate one is Dopey. And here, it's going to be the medal for it. Another $25 gone, and of course we also get the Goofy paraphernalia, because that is all of them apart from the 5K? No, the Goofy is the half and the full, that's right. So, and of course, because I'm running both, I get all the merch to do with that, which means I need a little pin for that as well. So let's go get it. Right, so I've secured my pins. There is one other thing that I desperately want to get if they have it here. Well, 2 things. First of all, the shoe ornament, although I believe that's just a RunDisney generic one. Shoe ornament, $27. Add to cart. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Normally they do like a kind of funny t-shirt for those that aren't running but are married to those that cope with runners, like my good wife. And they normally have some kind of sleepy shirt, one of the 7 Dwarfs again. And it normally says, I slept 0.0 miles. It's like a congratulations top. I can't see it this year, but we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. All right. $95 for that. Tempting. Very tempting. Shoe ornament, shoe ornament, shoe ornament. Alert. $27. That's the one I wanted. That's a left shoe. I wonder if they do left and right. All looks the same, to be fair. need a commemorative keyring. Of course you need a commemorative keyring. $12. Let's keep that going. I'm not going to bother adding the tax because I can't remember what it is. So we're just going to keep a generic total going at the bottom of the screen. At the moment, I don't know how much I've actually spent, which is quite nice because I'm still going around going, I just want it. I think when I actually play this video back and I'm totaling up all the bits and pieces at the bottom, I think I'm going to cry. I'm not sure I can fit that many numbers across the bottom of the screen. But we'll give it a go.
Welcome to the 2024
So although I'm running all 4 races, the main stuff I want is obviously the Dopey stuff. And of course, you need an I've Done It challenge. Technically you can wear this obviously as soon as you buy it, but I won't because I think that jinxes things. So, what do we think? I think that's going in the basket. That's another one for the basket, and it is. Finally found the price tag. It's $45.
Are you interested in learning more personal body composition?
That's a car.
Your BMI.
What do we think? Nothing on the back. That's $35. I think we'll leave that one. They do have some alternative pins, not just the finisher's medal, but some other ones just commemorating their mileage. I'm not sure whether to do that one or not. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave that for now. There is some generic RunDisney stuff as well, as you saw with the ornament shoe earlier. So it's not all just specific for marathon weekend. I mean, some of these running vests are quite nice. RunDisney running vest. Every mile is magic. I'll tell you what, you remind me of that when we're at about mile 15 because I'll be hitting a wall. $45 for that. So I found a book here that is all about RunDisney. Tips and tricks and everything you need to know about running Disney. It's $20. But guess what? You guys follow me. So you don't need that book. I'll give you the tips and tricks, don't worry about it. Save you $20 right there. I don't know everything, but I'll tell you what works for me. And if you ever come across, hopefully it works for you. So this is this year's Dopey jacket, and it actually kind of doubles as a rain jacket, which for the UK is absolutely what I need. What I don't need is double XL, I need XL. I can't find it. It's $75 or is it $80? $80. So if we find an XL, we're another $80 worse off. Can't find an XL. Holy moly, I just dived into that and it goes even bigger. I think I saw a 3XL. Wasn't sure if I saw a 4XL possibly. I think double XL might be their smallest. Surely not. Apparently they did have smaller sizes, but they have literally sold out straight away. It's manic here. People just shove loads in their basket. The vest is nice. Here is the vest. We are looking at, not sure if you see that, but $45. So we'll leave the vest. It's nice, but it's not $45 nice, not for me anyway. Every single race has its own t-shirt that you can get as well. Look, here's the 5K. So you don't have to be taking part in the challenges, you can just be doing one individual race and they still cater for you. They've got everything you could possibly want and need. I told you at the start, if they can print it and they can sell it, they will. So I found a really nice marathon jacket weekend that I like as well. XL, just the right size. Nice front, great back, $95. Sorry, add to cart. Did pick up a Dopey one, I'm not sure if I got that on tape because, in all honesty, it's a scrum here. It really is. I mean, look at the basket. I've added loads of things as I've gone round, but sometimes you just can't breathe. Oh, I like this as well. What's this? $50. Feels like a running top, long sleeve running top. $50. You know it. And it goes. I've got to control myself, I think. I do just see the running t-shirt. And I do need some new running t-shirts. Always need some more running t-shirts. And quite frankly, if you say you don't need any running t-shirts, you're the one with the illness, not me. Of course you need more running merchandise. Right. Oh man. I think this is about $45. I think $45. Bear with me. Trying to do this all one-handed with the camera, so one-handed with the clothes. Here we go. $45. That is a definite purchase. If you're the kind of person that likes Disney ears when you're on a Disney holiday, they've got you covered with Disney ears as well. Right, my car officially has no more room in it. Okay, so I'm switching back to iPhone because I've run out of GoPro battery. I have spent so much. I've lost track of the totals. I've lost track of what I put in there. We're just going to go and check out and find out how much it is. That Expo was absolutely manic, despite being one of the first through. There's a lovely Dopey. It's like a waterproof rain jacket this time around. But XXL was the smallest they had by the time I got there. There's like triple XL, 4XL, double XL, but that's it, not even an XL. I really like it, so I'm getting it. Will I live to regret buying something that's a bit too big for me? Probably, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta treat yourself when you see it, right? So I spent so long at the merch expo that the queue for bibs is now quite hefty. I got in the expo at about 10:30. It's now 12:45. I spent the best part of 2 hours in there, just trying different bits on, trying different outfits as well, seeing what they were like, just having a really good time, having a real good mooch around. It was also very hard though to move in some places. It just got absolutely rammed. But I've got everything I could possibly want, probably too much in all honesty. We'll recap it later, like I say. I'm still going to go and pick the bibs up, so let's join this queue. It's moving, that's the main thing. It's moving now, it won't do by the time I get to the front, but it's moving. Let's just talk about the corral placement. So Disney ask for a proof of time. If you can do a half or a full under a certain amount of time, they obviously try and move you nearer the front because they believe that obviously get the faster ones out of the way so you're not having to snake all the way through and causing potential problems. Now I had a proof of time from my Oxford half marathon. They give you about 2 years to go back over to have a look through, and I've got a proof of time from my Oxford half of, I think it was 1:48, somewhere around there. So I'm hoping to be in one of the front corrals. If you don't have a proof of time, it's not a problem, you can still run, but you're normally from about corral 3, 4, and then going backwards, because you just kind of submit your estimated time from there, and then they try and put you in the best corral that they possibly can. They don't actually tell you what corral they're going to place you in advance. They ask you to submit your proof of time, and you just turn up on the day and see what you've been given. So I'm just about to find out at the same time you guys are. Place your bets now. Follow the crowds. There is another merchandise part that you can buy from here, so that focuses more on proper race stuff, so things like gels, trainers if you need them, running socks, basically whatever you might have left at home or might need something new of. That's down there, but that is just as packed, and I don't need anything, so I'm afraid I'm not going to be taking you down there. I literally just want to get my shirts and get out of here, really. So I thought the line started outside the building, and once you moved in, it was kind of pretty much get to the front and get your bib. I was wrong. This is a huge line to get a bib now. So I think let's just see what time we actually check out, I guess. I'm not sure what time it's going to be. But you can see the literal hundreds of people that are in front of me right now. So the queue continues. So far, 40 minutes to try and pick up this race bib. It's a long old queue. Apparently we've got good conditions for the race event, I'll take that. So this is a little bit of information what you're looking out for on the race as well. A photo opportunity for one or two that want it. Got a castle in the background if you wish. See those kind of things over there? Those little green huts there are what you're looking out for. Disney Photo Pass. They will be littered all over the course. Sometimes you don't even see them, they see you. And there's plenty of photo opportunities to feed back on after the race. They will upload them to your Disney app. Right, I am finally at Dopey Challenge. And I've got no idea what number I am. I've got to go and pick up a number, but I don't know what number I am. Hi, sorry, I'm good. How do I find out my race number for the day?
Do you have your ID? You're running Dopey?
Yeah, I'm running Dopey, yeah.
Do you have your ID and I can take a look?
So it turns out I am number 20394. Still don't know how I was meant to find that out beforehand.
You're 5 and 10, and then the green one's going to be for the half and full.
Okay, lovely. Thank you.
Now you're going to pick up your t-shirts in the building across from us when you exit.
Oh my God, there's even more to go in queue for yet. Right, okay, so I've just found out my corrals. So for the 5 and the 10, you've got one bib. And corral B for that. And then for the half and the full, let's get this. Corral A. Right, let's move out. Still got to go and get the shirts, which means another queue. Here we go. Apparently this is the queue now for the shirts. Now I did say to you I wasn't going to go in and look at the other merch, but it seems like they've merged where you pick the shirts and the additional merch. I suppose the merchandise suppliers will be happy with that. I'll give you a view of it over the balcony here. I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it. You know, obviously it works well for the merchandise sellers, it brings people over here. It's just queue after queue after queue. This will be the third building I've had to queue up in. Thing is as well, obviously I'm about to undertake 48.6 miles. I've been on my feet now for 4 hours. I've covered just short of 10,000 steps. I'm still not done. This is why the Dopey Challenge is so much more than 48.6 miles. So here's the Dopey Challenge shirt pickup. Also for the Goofy and the Marathon, I believe I am XL. So I'm looking for an XL area. Here we go.
This is the only thing I ask. No mechanical issues. Alright?
So they do have something pretty handy here. I've just seen some pace group information. Now, these are the official Disney paces that will get you around the course in a certain time. It'll be interesting to see if they know bib numbers yet, because then I can try and follow one of the back pacers, make sure I'm staying ahead of them enough so that I can try my hardest to ride Everest, given enough time. There is also one certain Jeff Galloway here, like the father of this Disney running and the creator, probably not the creator, but the best known person about run walk method for long distance. And yeah, he's a good man, but we're not queuing to see him. He's good, but I'm done on my feet, and I'm sure he'd tell me relax before a race. So here's the courses. 5k first. So the 5k is entirely within Epcot, and then we go on to the 10k, which is Epcot, around the lakes and around some of their hotels, the boardwalk. Right, the half marathon, this is where it starts getting interesting. So we have got Epcot, and we actually get up to Magic Kingdom and through Magic Kingdom, including Main Street. Here we go. It's actually giving you like a super detail of what it will be through Magic Kingdom as well. So for those of you that know, Magic Kingdom is up Main Street, through Tomorrowland, through past looks to be around the back of the roller coaster City Lords, through the castle, and then out right towards the Frontierland. And then your final course on Sunday, the most difficult, 26.2. Start at Epcot, finish at Epcot, and you've got Magic Kingdom and of course Animal Kingdom and Hollywood Studios all in between. Let's give you some detail on that. Here we go. So Magic Kingdom is much the same as you do in a half. There's Animal Kingdom, including around that half, 15 and a half, looks to be where it's going to be for Everest this year. That's what we're looking for. There is Epcot. There's the profile at the bottom. Pretty flat. Sorry. You'll notice that there's no in-depth study of Hollywood Studios that you cover, because you're in Hollywood Studios for all of about 60 seconds. You'll see that though if you subscribe to the channel, because that video is coming. So thank you very much. Like I say, if you haven't already done so, do please hit subscribe. It's going to help me out so much, give me a lot of support. Knowing that you guys want to see me get round, I'll struggle, but I will get round. I'm sure I can get round. But for now, I think it's time to go and refuel and get our race kit ready for tomorrow. I thought that thing was a statue. As I got nearer to it, it just suddenly flicked its head. Scared the life out of me. But we're done now at ESPN, so you'll be pleased to know the only footage that now comes is the parks.